Chris here with a really massive thank you for all your hard work that you do here in Moorfields. The way that you actually helping our patients, from showing them where to go around the hospital, for holding their hands during procedures, for moving around the clinics and making sure that all of our patients have exactly what they need and they are where supposed to be, without thinking or without doing anything more than expressing your kindness and expressing how much you care for our patients. A massive thank you for all your hard work and your dedication over the years. We are really grateful.
I would like you to meet my friends, Peter and Suresh, who have been volunteering here. Suresh for 11 years, Peter for 2. And they bring an amazing component of care and compassion to Moorfields. So today we want to say thank you to our volunteers.
I want to say a huge thank you to all of the volunteers who offer their time to support our patients here at Moorfields Eye Hospital. Our volunteer team collectively deliver a number of vital services to our patients in a friendly and highly professional manner, and they're often the very first people who our patients see when entering the organisation. The volunteer service is so well established that its members work seamlessly alongside our staff to provide a fully integrated service offer, and they are also key members of our patient and staff networks.
I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincerest appreciation of this wonderful team of volunteers who deliver exceptional care, who support patients and staff of this wonderful hospital, and for every day and for every kind action that you do. Thank you so very much. This hospital would never be the same without you, and I hope that you will continue to be part of it and continue building our wonderful future. Thank you and congratulations on the Volunteer Week.
Hi, I'm Professor Roxanne Crosby-Nairobi, Professor of Ophthalmic Health and Care at UCL and Lead Nurse Research at Moorfields. It gives me great pleasure to say Happy Volunteers Week to our Friends of Moorfields volunteers. Your contribution to the work at Moorfields is invaluable, whether it's to our patients and the support that you give them and the wayfinding, or to our staff on the different projects, for example the iStack project, the Rome project, and so many others. So from me to you, thank you for all that you do, and please continue to do it. Take care.
Hi, my name is Piers Keane and I'm a consultant ophthalmologist at Moorfields Eye Hospital, and I work in the medical retina service at Moorfields, and I'm also a professor at the UCL Institute of Ophthalmology. And I'm really glad to make this video to thank Friends of Moorfields for everything that you do. You know, I work in Moorfields and I have my clinics on a Friday. I work in the retinal therapy unit, and every week I see the volunteers from the Friends of Moorfields helping people into this clinic and guiding them through the process. And then I go for my lunch and I get a sandwich in the Friends of Moorfields shop, and then at the end of the day on Friday, at the end of a long week, I see the Friends of Moorfields helping people, guiding them on their way home. And so, you know, I just can't tell you how much we appreciate everything that you do at Friends of Moorfields. It contributes to a real sense of community, and it allows us to treat our patients at Moorfields like their family. So thank you so much.
A heartfelt thank you to all our incredible Friends of Moorfields volunteers. Your dedication, kindness and generosity makes a real difference every single day. From providing a friendly first welcome at the front door, to supporting our patients, staff and the wider hospital community. You are a vital part of Moorfields, and your contribution to the oral program is helping shape a new purpose-built Center of Excellence or Eye Center for eye care, research and medication. From everyone in the oral program team, we truly appreciate all that you do. Thank you for being such an important part of our community. Happy National Volunteers Week.
I look upon our volunteers with an immense sense of pride. From hand-holding to simply providing a supportive, compassionate word when required, our volunteers offer themselves freely and with enormous care and compassion. They range in age from teenagers right up to people in their 90s. They come from diverse backgrounds in all parts of the globe, yet they come together as one to provide a selfless service for the benefit of our patients and professional staff alike. You may think me a little biased, but I believe that our volunteers are amongst the best on the planet. Don't believe me? Just ask the numerous patients that have benefited from their care, their kindness, over the 60 years in which the Friends of Moorfields have been in existence. I thank them all from the very bottom of my heart.
Janet was very comforting, and before the surgery she was with me all the time, and we talked about other things which made me so comfortable. And even in the theatre she was holding my hand all the time, and that calmed me down.
Yeah, were you squeezing her hands hard?
Yeah, not very hard, but I knew that she was there, which made me feel, because I was really nervous before I went into the theatre, and she calmed me down by holding my hand.
Hi, my name is Simi. Well, during this special week, I want to say a personal thank you to all our volunteers who do such an outstanding job for not just our patients, but for our staff too. From the minute you walk into the hospital to the very minute that you leave, they're the people that bring a warm, friendly smile, comfort, care to every bit of your experience. Recently, I had the privilege of watching the handholders work so compassionately with our patients going to theatres. What an outstanding job you do.
Hi, I'm Glovi. What I can say to our lovely volunteer, they're really reliable, and they're very initiative. Compassion is there, and then second is their curiosity, because they want to learn. And then the most important is they're very dedicated and very friendly and responsible. And thank you. Bye.
Hi, I'm Eleanor. I wanted to say a huge thank you to all of the volunteers here at Moorfields who make this place such a special trust. In my role, I host a lot of international visitors, and I think one of the things that they're always so impressed about is this immense contribution that the volunteers do. They're amazed when we tell them about the hand-holding we have in theatres, but also just about, making it such a seamless journey for patients. And I think for me personally, just always seeing our volunteer army out there in their uniforms and always a big smile on their faces makes this really very special. So thank you for everything you do. It's really appreciated.
Thank you, volunteers. What an incredible work. Our patients always appreciate the hand-holding, the conversations, and the support. It's been incredible to work with you. I can see all the smiles, the good mornings and afternoons, and this makes everything easier for the patients and for us. I love seeing all of you in our corridors, in theater, in the injection suite, and in the clinics, because I know you make the difference every day. So a big thank you.
Hi, my name's Kate, and I'm just really pleased to be saying thank you to all our volunteers here at Moorfields who work with us and alongside us, providing the amazing, brilliant care every day to our patients. And without you, we are nothing. So just a big thank you.
I just wanted to say an enormous thank you to all of our volunteers. I'm pleased to say I get to spend quite a lot of time with our volunteers, and it's always an uplifting experience. Thank you for all the incredible work you do with our patients, showing them around our various sites, looking after them in times when they can be quite vulnerable, and thank you so much for all you do, and thank you for keeping the place going. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone, and a big Happy Volunteers Week. It's amazing the work you do and what you contribute to Moorfields, and having listened to some of the other comments that have been made about you all, it really makes me feel proud and happy to be part of such an amazing team and an amazing community at Moorfields. Thank you.